It's raining indoors! Condensation is a natural problem with mechanical systems that operate below the ambient temperature of the room. If not insulated properly, condensation will start raining down on you, causing a mess. But worse, preventing your mechanical systems from performing efficiently and wasting your money. Water vapor is always present in the air as humidity. Relative humidity is the amount of moisture in the air compared to the amount of water it can hold at that temperature. Typical indoor relative humidity is about 60 to 80%. The temperature where water will condense into a liquid is called the dew point. It's at this temperature that the air can no longer hold that water vapor and it condenses into a liquid showing up as sweating pipes or dripping water. Maintaining the surface temperature of a chilled system above this dew point is crucial to keep the system dry and in optimal performance. The dew point is a moving target, however. If the ambient air is at 80 degrees Fahrenheit and 75% humidity, that's a pretty hot, humid environment. The dew point can be calculated at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. But slight adjustments to the temperature and humidity really affect the dew point. That's why it's so important to consider these factors when you insulate a chilled water or refrigeration system. If you add thick enough insulation to the outside of the pipe, you'll bring the surface temperature above the dew point, preventing condensation. But if you use fiberglass insulation, water vapor may still pass through the insulation, reaching the pipe surface and condensing there. Then it just sits there, getting moldy or corroding the pipes. That's why fiberglass insulation needs an extra vapor barrier or jacket to prevent moisture from passing through the fiberglass insulation. But even a nick in the jacket could allow that water to get in. That's why ArmaCell makes a flexible elastomeric foam insulation to prevent these problems. ArmaFlex is a closed cell foam, meaning the cell structure won't allow water vapor to pass through its walls. Closed cell foam has a definitive advantage over fiberglass insulation, as it has a low vapor absorption, doesn't require an additional jacket indoors, will not break down over time, and, when installed properly, will last the life of the system. So do yourself a favor and specify ArmaFlex closed cell foam insulation for safe and worry-free chilled water applications, and keep it from raining indoors. Have you ever been to a nice restaurant and didn't know a suit jacket was required? How embarrassing is that? Some interior piping insulation systems can be kind of like that. Fiberglass insulation needs an extra vapor barrier to ensure that moisture doesn't make its way into the insulation. If the insulation gets wet, it ruins the thermal properties, so it no longer insulates and can lead to mold or corrosion on the pipe. All it takes is just one nick of that jacket and it's all over. But a flexible foam insulation like ArmaCell's ArmaFlex needs no extra jacketing indoors. ArmaFlex is a closed cell foam, meaning the cell structure won't allow water vapor to pass through its walls. Closed cell foam has a definitive advantage over fiberglass insulation, since it has a low vapor absorption, will not break down over time, and, when installed properly, will last the life of the system. This is great news for running efficient mechanical systems. While ArmaFlex should be checked for major damage over time, a minor surface cut doesn't degrade the moisture resistance performance of the insulation, because moisture can't get through the closed cell structure. So specify ArmaFlex closed cell foam insulation for worry-free chilled water and refrigeration applications. And remember, no jacket required. ArmaCell makes ArmaFlex, the original closed cell foam insulation. It's the right insulation for many of the mechanical systems that engineers design and contractors install. You may know that its closed cell structure is good for many parts of a chilled water HVAC system, including the chiller, the air handler units, the chilled water piping, and chilled water tanks. It's also ideal for lining or wrapping ductwork and insulating fan coil units. Did you know that ArmaFlex is well suited for the refrigeration lines of VRV, VRF systems? It's also excellent for direct expansion refrigeration lines, indoors or out. There's also ArmaTough, a durable, factory-jacketed product for exterior ductwork. And how do you know you can trust ArmaFlex is the right insulation for your project? Because it's been used in thousands of jobs in North America. The ArmaFlex family of products has been proven effective for almost every type of commercial job. It's been used in hospitals, where both the thermal and acoustic benefits of duct installation make systems more efficient and quiet. You'll find ArmaFlex in schools and universities, where indoor air quality and energy efficiency are key. ArmaFlex is on the chilled water systems of major airports, where miles of piping need to be insulated. It's on the VRV/VRF piping of a top-ranking college stadium and the ductwork of the Superdome in New Orleans. It's in hotels where guests set the temperature in their rooms to their preference. It's on the HVAC systems and ductwork of hundreds of mixed-use high-rise buildings, like the Empire State Building. You'll find ArmaFlex on the HVAC systems of major data centers, where keeping cool keeps our data safe. ArmaFlex is used in industrial operations, where controlling condensation and maintaining proper temperatures is essential to manufacturing. It's been used in cruise ships, yachts, and sailboats, where non-halogen options provide extra safety. ArmaFlex has even been used in the International Space Station. A material this versatile is probably just right for your next job, too. So specify ArmaFlex closed cell foam insulation for worry-free chilled water, refrigeration, and duct systems.